Listen, I'm gonna record this so that we have it for record.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
And I just feel bad for the 4 kids.
Yeah, well, so listen, here's what I'm wondering. So, okay, so like that day when she said that she was gonna give you money for rent, she just didn't come back, period?
Mm-hmm.
What about, like, what was the
Listen, I told her I had running around to do that she had to come up with her rent money because she's already been for 2 weeks. I'm feeding everybody. Like, come on now, I need help here too.
Okay, so
She said,
how long did she leave them there?
Community,
Yeah.
and I left. So when I got back, 5 minutes after I got to the door, that's when the cops knocked on my door. So I was going all that.
Wait a second, hold on. You were gone and she wasn't there with the kids?
No, she was not here with the kids.
Oh my God, what the hell?
Listen. At the time, I had my 2 nieces and my one niece's boyfriend living here. She just felt because there was teenagers in the house that they was cool in that back room by themselves.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Yes, and when I was telling the cop that out in front of her, she gonna sit there and tell the cop I'm lying.
Oh my God.
Kids. You could ask them kids. I've never put my hands on them. I never had.
I know. She's lying about me too.
Because she don't want them on her.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I would never put my hands on them. I don't have to.
Yeah.
I have to ever raise my voice at them.
Wait.
They really listen. They really good mannered kids.
Listen, Rosa. What was I going to ask you? You know how when I came and I gave the kids the clothing because they didn't have anything to wear?
Yeah.
Why didn't she bring them clothes? Like, why didn't... You know how many clothes I gave her for those kids?
Listen.
Yeah.
When she left that day, when I left that day, she told that girl, she was telling me she had somebody that's going to meet her later on to buy clothes for them because she doesn't have anything to wash or put on them. And I'm like, all right. So when I got back, that's where I thought she was because she wasn't here. But honestly, it was quiet. I thought she got them dressed and they left. I told you I was in my house for 5 minutes before the cops came.
Oh my God.
Knocked on the fucking door. I went upstairs looking for the fucking kids.
Oh my God. But she wasn't even there because...
No, she wasn't. The cop sat out here and seen her get out that car.
Oh my God.
On the corner across the street and slowly walk across the street.
And just so you know, she has the kids after everything she did. Let me tell you something. They took my children. You ready for this? I'm a prior foster and adoptive mom. They took my kids for 13 days because I filed a complaint against CYS for failing those children. I filed a complaint against them for failing kids. And they came against my family.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lawyer up on 6th Street. If you go talk to him, I'll go up there with you.
Oh my God.
Against children youth anytime.
Who?
Listen, my brother's daughter got beat to death, okay, by his girlfriend. And this is the only lawyer that would go up against children and youth because there was proof. We had to sign waivers on our phones. Me, my mom, and my aunt stating that we called children and youth many times about the incidents, about incidents happening, and they never did nothing about it.
They don't listen, and then they lie. They lie under oath.
We had a lawsuit, but no lawyer would take it because it was going up against...
Yes, that's exactly my problem.
There's a lawyer up there by 27 News
Okay.
that will take your case and sue children and youth.
Okay, so just so you know, I sued 6 CYS employees because of what they did to the Smith kids. They didn't help, okay?
Yeah.
They came after my family for exposing them. They took my kids for 13 days. Do you know that I had to flee my home and come to Cumberland County? I got my kids back from Cumberland County because they had no grounds to take my kids. And so now, let me tell you, I'm here in a rental while I'm paying a $2,000 mortgage in Dauphin County, and my house is empty.
Shit.
Yeah, this is why I'm so upset, and this is also why I'm trying to figure out what the backstory is.
Her over too.
She screwed everybody over.
I'm sorry. I got 3 family members that actually was around during that situation.
This is crazy. This is so crazy.
I don't mean to put your business out out there. But
Oh, no, you're fine. This is all out there.
after she do all this, the lady that took her kids, because they gave Marcy back the kids, she filed against children and youth, 6 workers. Listen, the lady that had the kids in a safe environment, they gave them back to Marcy. Once they gave them back to Marcy, she went and filed against children and youth for failing them children. For failing them children. You know what they did to her? They removed her children. They took her own kids for 13 days. She had to move from Dauphin County to Cumberland County to get her kids back. Now, she just said she's paying $1,500 over there for a rental, and she's paying $2,000 in Dauphin County for her mortgage. So now she has to sue them to get that money back.
Yeah, so listen, I sued them in federal court for $200 million. Listen, I'm telling you, like, if you guys can be part of this lawsuit, like, we can add you as a plaintiff.
Yep.
I'm serious. These people are so corrupt.
I'm being serious because this is the second time in my me doing letting down. You let my niece down. I kept reporting her stepmother beat her, and children you wouldn't do shit. Not a motherfucking thing. And then once she was dead, they tried to accuse my brother of sodomizing and beating her. And guess what? We couldn't find her for 9 days. 9 days we was going to every.
Wait, she was dead?
No, she showed up at the hospital.
Oh my God. What?
But you can look it up. Look at Avion Cruz Carter.
Let me tell you something. I'm in touch. Listen. I'm trying to get the district attorney and the chief detective to prosecute them. You gotta come with me. I'm in touch. Listen. I'm in touch with the chief detective, okay? I'm in touch with him. Now, my story, my story obviously doesn't involve a death, but do you remember Jared Tutko?
Yeah.
He never got justice either.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you, we gotta, like, rise up, because, like, the more people, the better.
Everybody stand up to children and youth.
Yes, these people need to go to jail.
We don't back down. That's just it.
That's exactly, yes.
I don't have my kids in my custody right now, so right now I'm not really scared of them removing my kids out of my custody because they're not living with me. They're living with their father.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter anyways. This is like our civil rights. These people are literally committing crimes to take our kids.
Gee, shit. They find any reason to take them just for the income.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I sued them for. And not just that, they never had grounds to take my kids. You know what they said? The day after I filed a complaint against them, they went and filed against me for mental health. They didn't specify what. They just say mental health and they take your kids.
No.
It's unreal.
Bullshit.
I know. Anyways, okay, so, like, when do you want to do this together? Because, like,
You let me know.
I mean, listen, this is what I'm doing full time. I'm fighting this.
First thing in the morning, I gotta go donate in the morning.
Okay.
And tomorrow, honestly, that's the only thing I have going up to donate in the morning. After that, I can give you a call. We can link up.
Okay. Yeah. And not just that, but like, so like the chief detective, I have his cell phone number because I've been harassing him for like 6 weeks, trying to get him to put charges on them. And so, like, once he,
Listen. Do you know that before you pulled up, I was trying to get the cop to get her on abandonment because the cop is the one that let me know the kids was in the house by themselves.
Oh my God, are you serious?
And the cop told me, no, we're not gonna do all that.
Oh my God.
But then once Marcy got here and he seen that she was high and how she was acting, then he was like, you know what? The kids are better here with you. I said, yeah, exactly what I just told you, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, guess what? Do you know? Let me tell you.
My name and my information and told me that he was going to give my information to CYS so that way kids could come back to me because Erica wanted to come back.
Well, guess what? Do you know that 911, like the people the Department of Public Safety, they're trying to cover up the reports of the kids so that those people don't get in trouble?
Yep, I figured it.
Yep. But it's okay because we were all witnesses and we can all speak up.
They can try to erase it, but
it's never going to go away. It's always going to be there.
It's in a hard drive. It's in a hard drive. It can be pulled up.
Well, and let me tell you something else. Okay, so, like, you know how I told you that, like, I took those kids to the hospital? Guess what? Erica has, like, a really, really old scar on her wrist, which obviously couldn't come from you because it's, like, an old one.
Yeah.
And she was trying to blame you guys.
I don't beat.
Oh, my God. Did you see the picture? Oh, wait, did I send you the picture?
No, you didn't.
Oh, wait till you see the picture of her wrist. Oh, my God.
I never put my fucking hands on them kids. I never.
Well, yeah, I know. I believe you.
Oh, well. Come on now, bitch. You smoke drugs around your kids. Do you know how many times I had to make them kids get the fuck away from her? Make them go the fuck outside?
This is insane. This is so crazy. I'm like, listen, I'm telling you, we're both going to be super rich after this because they destroyed my family because I was trying to help 4 other children. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm going to send you the picture. Hold on one second.
I love that. If you died at the red that you like it, like that. That damn dog.
Oh, is that a dog? I couldn't even tell. I didn't know that was a dog. I couldn't tell. Hold on.
It sounds like a horse, right?
First, I'm going to show you the pictures from when the kids were with me. They were so happy. Like, it's crazy what happened. I know.
I had to get them dressed to go. Erica kept saying, but, Rosa, do I really gotta leave? But can we come back? And I told her, I said, look, I promise you, if they tell you you can come back to me, you can always come back to Rosa's house, okay? And she said, do you promise? And I said, I promise.
Oh, my God. Well, let me tell you what happened when the kids were with me. You ready for this? So I had them for 5 days. So, like, I got them on the 12th, and then in the morning when I saw, like, the bruises that she had on her wrist, wait till I show you this. You're not going to believe it. You're going to be like, oh, my God, that's horrible. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get the picture for you. Oh, here we go. So, this is Ella's wrist, okay? This is not a bump or a bruise. Look close at her wrist.
Hold on, you just sent it to me?
Like, what the heck is that? Do you see that?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up now. Oh, look at my babies. I miss them so fucking much.
I know. They're so cute.
I miss them. Girl, when they see me walking down the street, they start yelling my name. That's how I got to know their dad, and their mom through them. Through the kids. They look so happy.
I know. Like,
why does that look like she was cut?
Right? It looks like cuts. That was my first thought.
Multiple cuts.
Okay, so, no, the bottom part that you see there, she was, like, laying on her hand. But you see the 2 lines? That's the part that, like, looks to me like it was actually cut.
It looks like 2 parallel lines.
Right? Does that look normal to you?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't look like a bump or a bruise. It looks like, they're straight lines.
Yeah, it does.
I know. So listen. So that's why I took the kids into the hospital.
It kind of look like handcuff marks.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started on that.
I'm just saying. Look at it. It makes sense. Like, the handcuffs got the 2 part and then the single part.
Yeah. Well, see, I thought that, and then I was thinking too, maybe from a hair straightener, maybe a burn or something. I don't know.
No, it wouldn't make 2 parallel perfect lines.
Oh my God. I'm so angry. And the kids are back with her. That's insane.
She doesn't deserve her kids. She's abusive. She does not deserve them.
I know. Well, so here's the thing.
Take care of them. She don't feed them. She don't make sure they eat. She sells all the food stamps so they don't really get food.
Oh my God. There's nothing I could do more than what I'm already doing because I literally lost my family No. Just listen, Rosa. I literally lost my family because I kept speaking up for them. And then, like, now, I'm still fighting an uphill battle. Like, even though I got my kids back, I'm literally up against a government that's trying to cover up for each other. Because if they get charged, they're done. Huh?
We can always go to the public.
Well, that's what I've been doing. I've been sharing it all over Facebook. You should share my post.
Facebook my ass. I'm talking about let's get quite a few more people. I know.
Yeah, we need to spread awareness
and actually have something done. Get something big, something out there.
Yeah. Well, so listen, Rosa. I'm putting up flyers. Okay, listen. If I make more flyers and I give you some, will you start posting them around Harrisburg?
Hell yeah.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna send you a picture because people need to know. I'm telling you, if we get the word out, there's gonna be tons more families that speak up for this.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm from Harrisburg. I grew up in the
Me too.
So I can actually get quite a few people that had bad experiences. Like I have friends that actually had their kids removed from them for he say, she say, nothing concrete.
Well, that's exactly how it is. They listen to them even when it's not true.
Is Blanco in here? Blanco in there? Blanco in there? No. Oh no, here you go. He's trying to run up the steps.
Hey, who's there? Not over
No, sit.
Bye.
Until he gets body trained, he cannot be running around.
Is that the dog? That's crazy. I'm still like, my mind is blown. I'm like, and anytime I try to call Childline, like, it doesn't go anywhere. You know why? Because Marissa McClellan, she clears it out. She doesn't want people to tell on her. She's responsible for everything that happened.
When I lost my crib, I became homeless with my kids, right? Me and my ex broke up or whatever. He didn't pay the bills, so, you know what I mean? He threw me out and was staying there with all the kids and wasn't paying the bills. So then when I came back, the bills were so high I couldn't even, catch them up. So I got put out. I called CYS on myself. And you know what they did?
What?
Tell me that they'll find a foster care for my kids.
Wait, what?
Yeah. When I called Chisholm Youth, I said, listen, I'm homeless. I need help. Put a shelter over my head. But at this point, I was paying for a hotel, but I only had enough for 2 more rooms, like 2 more nights.
Yeah.
So I reached out to Chisholm Youth, and I'm like, look, I'm broke. I don't have no money. I don't have no income. I can't get a job because I got to worry about where I'm fucking laying my head every day with my kids. So Chisholm Youth said that they'll call me back. When they call me back, the first lady said, go to the help office and see what they can help you with. I'm like, all right. So I go to the help office. The help office, I was staying at the Howard Johnson. They paid for the one down on Front Street, and I moved down there for about 2 months, helping. And then Chisholm Youth came, and they told me, well, listen, I could find fosters for your kids. I said, I'd be damned if you're removing my kids. You're either going to help me find a place or you're going to help me keep them moved, but you're not removing my kids. I'm not unfit. You have to prove me unfit. Just because I lost my house does not prove that me unfit. And you know what? Every time that CYS worker came to my hotel room, she's like, you know what? For you and 5 kids to be living in here, you keep it clean. You know what I mean? You keep it organized, you know what I mean? Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
What you think? I just changed my life because I met Marcy? No, hell no.
I don't understand how they put them back with her. Like, it makes no sense.
Like I told Marcy in her face when she was at my house, I have 6 kids. My oldest daughter is 26 years old. My youngest is 10. What the fuck? I try to help you because your kids are too pretty to be sitting outside in a whole crowd of homeless bums while they get high.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is just, it's horrific. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you do, what is
I don't even know. Wait, so like, okay, the house where I got them, so like, that's your house? Like, do you own it or do you rent it?
No, I rent it.
Okay, but like, it's your house, not. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like Eric's or.
No. I offered that. And see, and when the cops came, the cop told Eric, if you want to stay with Rosa with your kids, I'll leave your kids here. If you're going to stay here with them, I will leave them here. But Marcy is saying that they cannot stay here. And E-Man wanted to listen to Marcy. But then, as soon as they leave, he gonna come in here and snap the fuck out, talk about, I'm tired of this shit. Marcy always got control over what is said with my kids. Get the fuck off the streets, clean yourself up. Exactly what I told him. Get the fuck off the streets, clean yourself up. You don't got an opinion because you ain't even got an opinion on your own self.
I know. Yeah, like he likes to talk a lot, but like he's not in a better position either. Right.
Wow.
Oh my God, this is like wild, and I just can't believe what happened with CYS.
Crazy because I looked at that message and I'm like, wait a minute. They hit me up about E-Man's kids? Marcy? Like, damn.
I know, it's crazy. Wait, so this is what I wanted to tell you. What happened when the kids were with me? So I had them for 5 days. So I took them into UPMC, and they were diagnosed with suspected child abuse. And the doctor wrote it down like under the diagnosis on the discharge paper, and she also documented on the paper that she was calling the police and that she was going to make a child line report and that I should keep going to CYS. And so after I left the hospital, I kept trying to call them, but they weren't coming out. And so I called Commissioner Hartwick's office. You ready for this? It gets really bad. I called Commissioner Hartwick's office, and they're like, okay, like we'll call CYS and find out why they're not coming out to see the kids. So they finally come out at like 6:30 at night on Friday. So like I got the kids on Thursday night, and they come out on Friday night. And so the supervisor comes out and he takes pictures of like the bruises that they had. And now Erica didn't really have anything. It was like the younger three.
Erica don't get hit that much.
Yeah. Well, by the way, Eric, he bangs his head all the time. Like he throws himself back.
It's his tantrum.
Yes. He throws himself back. Well, so let me tell you.
He was doing like when I first started seeing him do that. But he would get his bamboo and make him sit on a chair all by himself. You get a timeout. You can't abuse yourself when you're upset. You gotta say,
right? He like self-injures.
Yeah, but I was trying to get him used to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But he hurts himself. Wait, so listen.
Yeah.
So anyways, what happened after that, so this supervisor comes out, and I give him like a tour of the house, because like I had a smaller house when I had adopted and I had moved.
Yeah.
Anyways, when we go into my son's room, now my son is autistic. He has a special needs bed, which like it zips. He's like it's like a safety sleeper. And so he looks at it. I could tell that like he doesn't like know what it is. And I said to him, that's from my son's pediatrician. Like it was paid for by medical assistance. Can I show you like the paperwork? And he's like, no, that's not necessary. So I'm like, okay. And he leaves. Like that's it. That's all I hear from him. And then on Sunday, they set up transportation for Erica to like transport from my house to the school. So everything was good. And then on Monday morning, I took the kids in to CYS because they were going to have Marcy do like the legal rights so that I could kinship them until she could get back together, right? And I didn't know that at the time that she had like this whole like criminal past, right? I had no idea. She never told me that. I didn't know that.
Because she only tells people what y'all need to know.
Yes, exactly.
She has a basic problem she needs.
Yeah, she tells you what she needs, but she doesn't tell you like what she does or what she's done.
Nothing else is important, just she needs.
Yeah.
She needs.
Well, so listen. So anyways, we have this meeting, and then CYS comes out to my house at 3:30 because they were going to do like the intake packet for kinship so that they can like start getting funds so that we can get the kids stuff.
My sister is a kinship person.
Yeah, it's kind of like foster care, but it's not. Yeah, it's like if you know them. Yeah, so anyway, so they come out. Yeah, so they come out and they say to me, okay, we're going to have you work with Families United. And I said to them, I don't want to work with Families United. I already know a different agency, and that's who I want to work with. And they're like, well, they're not going to let you do that. I'm like, excuse me? I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart. Trust me, it's not fun to be watching 8 kids by yourself, okay? If anybody thinks I did this because I wanted to, they're out of their mind, because I literally dropped my life to help Marcy. I thought her and her kids were like, in big trouble, because that's what she told me. I haven't fostered in like a year. Like, I adopted my youngest child. He's 3. I adopted him in April of last year, and then I stopped because 4 kids is enough. You know what I mean? Like, I have 3 of mine and 1 of that, but 4 more kids? Are you crazy? Anyways, long story short, so I'm like, who the heck are these people to tell me I can't work with this one versus this one when I don't even want to do this? Like, I literally did their job for them. Like, they should have been the ones to come out, not me. Anyways, are you still there? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, it was so quiet for a second. I was like, I don't know. Anyways, so that was like, so I kind of like got into an argument with them. And so what do they tell me? They say, okay, fine. If you're not going to agree with us, then we're not going to give any funds for the kids. And I said to them, that's fine, because I already got stuff for the kids from the Jewish community. I already got them clothes. I already got them car seats. I don't need their money. Like, I don't need the money from CYS to help these kids that I know. You know what I mean? Anyways, and so they didn't like that, and so they left. And then that night, I filed a complaint to the state. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So that night, I filed a complaint to the state, and I basically told the state, hey, listen, they didn't help these children. Now they're threatening to withhold funds because I'm not agreeing to the place that they want me to, like, do it with. I said, like, this is against, like, policy. Like, this isn't right. And so the next morning, the state calls me back. They tell me they got my complaint and that it's going to take, like, a week to, like, review. Anyways, I end up taking those kids into Penn State because I said to myself, like, Penn State is a good hospital. Like, if CYS is not helping these kids, maybe Penn State could help them. And so I take them in there. What happens at Penn State? I tell like the child abuse doctor that UPMC diagnosed them with suspected child abuse, that these kids, were like soiled and da-da-da. I tell them this whole thing that CYS didn't help. And what ends up happening? They end up taking the paper from me from UPMC. They never return it. You ready for this? Never return it. And then, hold on, what did you say?
Lost it, right?
No, they confiscated it. And I'll tell you how I know. Hold on, let me just finish what happened and then you'll understand the whole thing. Anyways, no, they intentionally never return it, and I'll tell you why. Anyways, about 2 hours before I have to go get my kids from school, I tell the doctors there, and I also like write CYS and I say, listen, Eric is banging his head on the floor. It's a very hard floor in the hospital. I said, he's hurting himself and nobody's doing anything. You guys need to either come here, to supervise him because I need to go get my kids from school, or, or he's going to need, like, a safety helmet. I wrote them an email, like, I have it in emails. And so they ignore me, they don't respond, and they literally make me wait until the very last second that I have to go get my kids from school. And so I call a social worker who I know, and I say, listen, I don't know what to do. I'm here with these kids, but I can't take him home like this. He's hurting himself. The hospital's not doing anything. What do I do? And so she said to me, listen, tell them you have to leave and that they need to stay in the room with Eric and you'll take the other ones home with you. Like, I was going to take home Ella and Aaron, because, like, they weren't hurting themselves. And so guess what happened? The hospital says to me, you're not going to believe this, get ready for this. They tell me that if I'm not taking all three of them, Erica was already in school. She wasn't with us at the Penn State. They say if I'm not taking all three of them, I'm not taking any of them. And guess what I did? I said, okay, I need to go get my kids off the bus. They stayed in the room and I walked out. And I'll tell you why. Because they would not, they pushed me into a corner.
Yes, they did.
They pushed me into a corner, and then what did they tell Marcy? That I left the kids in the hospital. This whole story is so absurd. From start, it's so crazy. Well, so here's the thing. When I left, I thought CYS was the problem. I didn't even know what Marcy did. And so once I got home, I felt so bad for Marcy. I'm thinking like, oh my God, I feel so bad for her. We need to get a lawyer. She's never going to be able to get her kids back from them. I didn't know what they were doing. Well, guess what they were doing? They had contacted her, given her her kids back. Can you believe this?
She's not stupid.
She used me as a tool.
Listen.
She conned me.
Listen.
Yeah.
She voluntarily gave them to you.
Yeah, that she would get them out from you.
Right back.
Yes.
She knew that.
Yes, but look, she destroyed my life.
Yes.
And I tried to help her. Oh my God. So like, wait, so how did I find out that this whole thing, like, was crazy? So like, I get home, and then, my kids get off the bus. Erica also got off the bus because she wasn't at the hospital. 5 minutes later, a caseworker shows up. She takes Erica. Of course, they can show up within 5 minutes, but when I asked them to come out for Eric, who they have legal responsibility for, remember, I didn't even, sign anything for kinship.
Don't you have a lawyer and everything?
No, I just sued them in federal court by myself. I wrote 563 pages. Wait till you see my lawsuit. You're going to be, floored. Girl, I'm like, you have no idea. I had to go to local law enforcement. They were harassing us for a week and a half. I went to local, I went to state, and I went to the FBI. I did not know what to do. And every single person I went to could not help me. I finally fled the county it was October 28th. And on November 3rd, they took my kids without jurisdiction. I got the court to transfer it to Cumberland County because I told them I was living here. And then I got my kids back. I have been living a nightmare because of Marcy.
Oh, I feel so bad for you.
That's okay. I feel bad for me too. But I'm just I will never stop fighting until there's justice, not just for my family, but those kids too. And I mean, you guys too. This is insane. The whole thing is crazy. I can send you all the evidence. I can send you the stuff from UPMC. I can send you the pictures of the kids. I can send you Marcy's text saying what you guys were doing to her. Oh my God, this lady is like a devil. I never knew this part of her. I never.
She's just using everybody. She is a true person that uses her community.
Yeah, right. Right. They say get involved with your community, but not use everyone you come across.
Yeah, and the bad
It's unreal.
Everybody, it should be against the law. That should be a federal crime to go around using.
She's conning people, and she's destroying lives. I lost my children for 13 days.
I couldn't think of the words.
It's conning. She's conning people. And not just that, if you think about it, she wrote messages, when she was trying to get me to help her get the kids and telling me that you guys were withholding them, so I thought you were kidnapping them, right?
I didn't.
No, I know, but I'm saying, that's what she wanted me to believe, right? So when she wanted me to believe that, she was telling me, oh, they're gonna say I abandoned them, they're gonna bully me. She's the victim. And so, this whole time that I had them, I thought she was the victim. So, all the reports that, the things with the scars, she was saying that it was coming from your guys' side, from Eric, everything was on you guys. It wasn't on her. She had no idea.
I can honestly say, I've never seen Eric put his hands on them kids.
I'm just like, well, and the only one who has a domestic violence charge for serious bodily injury is her.
Only thing I ever see him do is raise his voice. All he gotta do is raise his voice.
Did you ever see Marcy hit them?
Yes.
Ugh. See, this is where it gets, like, really complex because, like, the court's gonna be like, everyone's saying that the other person did it. But
I never hit them kids.
No, I believe you.
Kids.
No, I believe you. But and it's obviously her problem because she's the one that abandoned them.
If you get me and them kids in the same room together, people can tell I never hit them fucking kids.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
They all Rosa. You know, little E think he's my husband, right?
Did you ever notice he has, like, his lip? Did you ever notice?
Yes, I just love it.
You don't think that's, like, something?
So cute. Huh?
You don't think it's something, like, neurological?
I did. I asked her about it, but I kind of like it. It's cute on him. It makes his little unique smile. But I did ask her if he got any numbness, like where he can't move.
Yeah, that's weird. I noticed it too, and she's like, I never had it evaluated.
I asked her if did she know if he has paralysis in that side of his face?
Yeah.
And she said no, she never heard of that.
Well, that's what I asked her too. That's so weird. You know that she's, like, everything I've asked her, I asked her how her daughter got the thing on her wrist, and she said she doesn't know. She doesn't know. I noticed it within 24 hours of the kids being with me.
You know what's crazy? I still got a basketball court in my closet. I still got doll babies.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because when they first was moving in with me, their grandma went and bought them some toys because I have a little kid. My kid's 10. You know, my daughter is 10. My son's 13. He video games and she got a cat in the phone.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. This is, like, so shocking. Everything is shocking. Wait, so listen, that day that, like, they went back to her and she told me they were back with her and I was, like, so confused. And then Eric calls me. By the way, it was, like, the first time he, like, had called.
Did he get mad at you?
Wait. No. He calls me to ask to talk to the kids and I'm like, they're not here anymore. And he's like, what? I'm like, they're back with Marcy. And he's like, what?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, they gave them back to her. And he's like, I told you she was going to do that. She's the one with the domestic violence charge. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I was so confused.
That's what's confusing. They're trying to keep him away from the kids. But something's going to happen to them kids and they're going to fucking regret it. And I don't want that because they don't deserve that.
This is exactly what I'm trying to tell the district attorney. No one's listening.
Life, yo.
I told the district attorney that, you know, in Adams County, that baby that died, that they put the baby back with the mom, there were three CYS staff members charged with child endangerment in August. They put a 19-month-old baby back with the mom, and 3 months later, the baby was dead. I said to the district attorney in Dauphin County, I said, listen, I literally prevented that. You guys never would have known about these kids. Nobody's listening to me. You know that I was supposed to have surgery on my knee the day before I found out about these kids, like, being, like, in an unknown location? Like, I know they were with you, but I didn't know that for, like, a long time.
Yeah.
You know, like, she hadn't been to school. Like, Erica hadn't been to school. Nobody knew where they were.
And that's just it. She's telling me lies, saying that they still didn't set up the van. They were supposed to, the Jewish community would have a van come get her. And I'm like, well, she gotta still go to school because she used to have the little kids on the hill most of the day and then go find a ride and go get Erica and bring her on the hill from school.
Yeah, no, she was supposed to be in school. Who knows what Marcy was telling the school of why they weren't there. You know, it was actually the principal that I called that was able to confirm with me that that Erica hadn't been in school since October 6th. So that was like 6 days. And I said to her, I said, why didn't you report it? And she said, oh, it hasn't been long enough. I'm like, what? But apparently Marcy was calling into the school and who knows what she was saying. So it was like reassuring the school that they're okay. Because Marcy tells everybody something else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. This is so crazy. I'm just like, this is gonna be a freaking Netflix show.
Gee, shit. I was just wondering if we could have got somebody involved for real, that we might get us some fucking help. It might save 4 lives.
I know. So, like, can you try to find that attorney that you told me about?
Yes, I don't remember his name. I just know he's up 6th Street. I just don't have no car right now to even go up there, but...
Yeah, but I can take you. I can take you there. I have a car.
Alright, well...
Yeah, if we set up a time to meet, we can go together.
Yeah. Because I gotta go to Uptown Shopping Center tomorrow to go donate. So
Okay.
after that, I can hit you.
Yeah, we can meet. Well, and the other, like, would you be okay talking to, like, the chief detective? Because he's trying to prosecute CYS.
Yes.
Like, this is, they need witnesses. I've been trying to tell them, but, like, I'm only one person.
Go after everybody that they saying that they need witnesses.
Huh?
Because you are trying to go after them, and everybody's trying to go after you. And everybody that you pull into it, are they going to go start going after them individually? Like, you know what I mean? You're going to start picking up families that's trying to get justice. You know what I mean? Because we don't want that.
Well, no, we don't want that. But you were a witness. You were there. You saw that she wasn't with the kid. Huh?
I said I actually know a lot of people in the community that will get involved with shit like that.
Okay.
Because CYS done fucked them over a lot with that
Yeah.
shit.
Well, so you know what we should do? So, okay, so, like, if you have time tomorrow, we can go find that lawyer, and then we can also, like, go to the chief detective. Now, I don't know if he's working tomorrow. Like, you know, sometimes they're off. But then we can also set up, like, you know, like those peaceful protests. You remember the whole thing with Black Lives Matter? How do you think they got that movement moving? By people speaking up.
True.
We need to have, like, you know how they had that thing with, like, who was it? Like George Floyd.
Y'all quick to take somebody's fucking kid.
Yes, they're stealing people's children.
You know, children, you were supposed to help you.
I
But you can't
know.
remove your kids, and the first thing they want to do is remove them.
I know, it's crazy. That's how they get paid, and the judges listen to them because they get paid from it too.
Hell is burning.
Anyways, yeah, so save my number and we can talk tomorrow. It's Hadassah.
Hadassah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she used to always say she was calling you too.
I helped her so much. Like, do you know that over the course of 3 years, I was giving her diapers, food. I donated to her GoFundMe. I picked her up when she gave birth. I took her, what?
What GoFundMe?
Do you know that she used to raise money on GoFundMe?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God. She raised probably like $3,000 on there.
For what? Is this after this?
No.
Before?
Yes.
Oh,
who knows where that money went?
Oh, she touched.
I know. This whole thing is insane. But not just that, but also nobody would take her to her mom's funeral, and I didn't even know her mom, and I took her.
That's fucked.
I helped her so much. That's why she knew that she could use me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She played you like a fiddle, but it's alright. Play her ass back.
It's okay. Yeah, well, she's part of my lawsuit, to be honest. I sued her too, so.
Did you?
I have to, because she's what caused this whole thing.
Exactly true.
Like, I felt bad at first. I was like, I'm not going to include her.
Do you think she feel bad for putting...
Exactly. That's what my best friend said. My best friend is like, she doesn't have any pity on what she did to your life. She turned your life upside down. I know. I worked so hard to buy that house, and like I'm a single mom, and that was really hard for me to do. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a $2,000 mortgage. Girl, I feel you on that. I paid $1,450 just rent and shit here. That's not even...
Yeah.
And all that good shit.
Well, see, like, I had a... Okay, so, like...
In the middle of the fucking hood, there's no wings, and I pay $1,500 for a fucking house.
I know, that's way too much. You should be living in Carlisle. I'm living in Carlisle. The place here is so cheap. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's, like, cheaper than Dauphin County.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the rent that we're paying here, but, like, we have... I mean, I guess it's kind of like a townhome, so,
Yeah.
you know, basement, first floor, second floor. But I don't own it. And I'm trying to sell my other house, so, like, until I sell my house, I'm just going to have to keep paying the mortgage. It's crazy. If you know anybody that wants to buy a house, let me know. I am never moving back to Dauphin County, ever.
I'll tell you.
You know that I get, like...
I want to get the hell out of here, but I can't afford it. But
Oh, yeah.
right now, I'm trying to get caught up on my fucking rent because listen, I got a big fucking heart. I help motherfuckers, and it seems like every time I fucking help them, they shit on me. It's always fuck me. Hey.
Okay, well, I'll text you or you could text me in the morning. I gotta go to sleep because my kids go to school at 7. So, yeah. Oh my God, I'm gonna be so tired. Okay.
All right, well, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Bye.